All right, we've officially rebooted everything. If this does not work, it's not my night. It literally is definitely not my night if this doesn't work. And I apologize if this doesn't work because there's literally nothing else I can do. So we're literally going to sit there. I'm going to load it up. Hopefully, for the love of God, it's not lagging anymore. Anyway, that's the current time. It's 1-0 Manchester City. At the moment, touch wood, things look okay. And hopefully it stays that way. We're 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes into the game now as well. Actually, that time is slightly off, but it's about 30 odd seconds behind. But I'm actually watching the game 30 seconds in front, if that makes sense. Touch wood, this is it. Hopefully we're back for the rest of the game with a little bit of luck. One can hope. One can hope. This is going to be such a good game as well. Like, I literally want to watch this game, so hopefully with a little bit of luck it does play ball with this. Hopefully Starlink, I reset it manually. I tell you what, I have to ring up. Someone remind me after the pubcast, D-Unit, ring up and ask for a new modem. Because that's the only thing I can think of that's causing these issues. Like, it shouldn't require me to reset it manually for it to make a difference. So touch wood, we're all right for the rest of the game. 1-0 though. I reckon Newcastle are going to win this. I'm very confident. Nightmare said Newcastle are going to win. And that filled me with confidence for a Newcastle win. Literally filled me for a... Just think it's going to happen. All right, let's see. Let's get this out there now. I think we're good. I think we're good. It looks like we're not lagging anymore, which is all I care about. All I care about. Just need a couple of goals now. Dan Burn on the bench. You know why Dan Burn's not playing? It's because Eddie Howe knew that Haaland wasn't getting a gig tonight. And without Haaland, I don't think Dan Burn's required. Like, he's going to be no good against Marmoush because he's too quick and stuff like that. I mean, Newcastle boss this game. Early doors, they have boss this game. Like, where is this Newcastle? Oh! Almost a really good ball in there from Lewis Hall, but sadly it goes out for a goal kick. Malik Jow definitely interests me for game week 31. I was doing my plans before and I just thought he could be really good. He could be a really good asset. Yeah. It's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. All right, let's get this out of here. I think we're good. I think I finally fixed the problem. Yeah, the only reason why I even bothered to do this, I was watching bloody Mark Goldbridge before, and I was like, this is the most boring watch-along I've ever watched. And I was like, people need to do better. Like, literally, people need to do better. And hopefully Man City can put on a show here, and it can turn into a proper cracking cup tie. Here we go, Doku chasing away, Trippier. I've got a part of my bet is Trippier to foul someone. Doku! Oh. Ryander's almost getting in there and poking at home, but not quite. All right, let's open this up here. Where are we out here? All right, let's get this in. Change that. There we go. All right. I still can't believe I had so many issues. I reckon that's what it is. It's definitely the modem that is killing me. Killing me! Some days it's fine. And then I'm like, oh yeah, just reset it. It'd be sweet. And then other days... just complete arse. It literally is complete arse. And there's no telling what it's actually going to be as well, which is the most frustrating bit of it all. All right, share that there. Let's get that out. FA Cup 5th round. Whoops. The Cup 5th round. Man City aren't going to blank, are they? 100% they're not going to blank. I can just feel it. They're just not going to blank in 31. And that's going to change everything. All right, Man City down the right side. Cuts it back in. Oh, Nico Gonzalez has a shot. Nothing doing. O'Reilly to Doku. Doku in the box. Cuts inside. Plays it to Nico. Oh, well cut up by Newcastle. I've defended that very well. They've defended that very well there. That's not too bad. That defending is pretty good. And it's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. All right, let's see. Newcastle are going to win this game. Let's see what the people reckon. Newcastle. Still can't believe it took this long to get up and running. It's actually probably killed my views. Newcastle going... Actually, it should be, are Newcastle going to progress? Because win's not the correct word. Win is not the correct word. It's either progress, they can progress via penalties, extra time. Are they going to progress? That's the key question. I think they might. I really think they might. Man City, I mean, that Forest game was so weird midweek. I was watching that game. I was like, what the hell are they doing? Like, how did they concede twice to Forest? Forest had barely been scoring, and then Man City just said, hold my beer. Oh, no, nothing doing. Haaland's definitely got it. There's something up with Haaland. They're definitely not being open with what's wrong with him. He must have like a niggling groin injury, something. He must have something, because or else they'd just come out and say what was going on. Because like he's not in the squad again tonight. It just seems all a bit odd. His dirty domicile, mate. He was never a buy, so he's definitely a sell. If Newcastle progress, Man City's blank move back into a normal game. But yes, 100%. I think that potentially, are you in Nightmare's head? I don't think so. I don't know. Don't know, mate. Don't know. It was really weird. I listened, FYI, if you haven't already gone and checked out Nightmare's channel, go and check it out. He had an interview up there with Praz midweek. And I've been saying to Nightmare all year, you just got to play your own way. And like me and Nightmare play the game very differently to a lot of other FPL content creators. And sometimes it's going to sit there and slap us in the face. And it's going to suck. But when it doesn't slap us in the face, it's bloody brilliant because of the fact that we do play way more risky, et cetera, et cetera. Like, I was sitting there the other day, I was looking at the table. You can go to FPL tables or whatever it is, and you can check out your moves this season. I have taken, this is ridiculous, I can't believe this. I've taken way more hits than I did last year. Last year I took minus 42 in hits, and I finished top 5K. This year I've taken minus 52 in hits, and I'm actually over 100 points in front on net transfers, even with the 52 points on hits. So like, it's a myth that hits are bad, because otherwise I wouldn't be plus 100 points up on my transfers. So that's with the hits included. So like with the moves I've done, I'm up to like 156 or whatever. Minus the 52, I'm up to like 104 points net gain. So like, yeah. You just got to nail your hits. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. All right, Doku pushing into the box here. Can he get it across? He does. Oh, it's got to be a goal. It is. Man City have equalised. That is going to be the most weird goal I've ever seen. But Savinio is just... It's just hit him. He's just sitting there. It's like he's sitting there trying to cushion it to somewhere. He's cushioning into the net. It's 1-1. And I said this game would have goals, and it's got goals galore. Manchester City equalised, and it is 1-1. Wow. Well, yeah. As I said, I did not expect Newcastle to keep a clean sheet, and I was like, over 2.5 goals was the easy bet. I mean, where's Murat when you need him? Murat should be here celebrating. We could be over 2.5 goals. I mean... Like, Doku sit there and fight it across the box. Savinio's just sat there. It's just hit him. It literally just hit him. He doesn't even know he's hit it. That's going to be the biggest joke I've ever seen. So he thinks that Lewis Hall's going to clear it. And he's just standing there. And it literally just hits him. Of spitting making me want to turn it off. That's fair. That's very fair. Oh, man. Yeah. What the hell? I actually can't believe I've equalised that. That is a bizarre equaliser. If ever I've seen a dud equaliser, I mean, yeah. Savinio scores. That was not on my bingo ticket. It literally was not on my bingo ticket. Actually, I'm going to have a look at what's on my bingo ticket and what's come in so far. Because I reckon not a hell of a lot has. Actually, a few things have. So I've got Nico Gonzalez to commit a foul. That's come in. Nico O'Reilly to commit a foul. That's come in. Both teams to score. That's come in. And Tajani Reinders to have a shot on target. That's also come in. Oh, Tajani Reinders goes down the other end. Man City could be in front. Literally could be in front. I mean, Newcastle can't defend. They literally can't defend. It's They actually can't defend. Oh, Reinders, if he got that on target, it was a goal. If he got that on target, Man City were in front. Literally, in the blink of eye, they would have gone from 1-0 down to being 2-1 up. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. This is a good game. I said this would be a good game, which is why I wanted to stream it, because I was like, the missus was like going, oh, you're watching the football? And I was like, well, the FA Cup's quite important for FPL, and like, this is the game I want to watch. And my God, it's lived up to the hype so far. Like, both teams are attacking. There could have been way more goals than just the two we've already had. Ramsdale, what's he doing? Ramsdale! Oh my God! Nico Riley! Oh, Nico Riley couldn't get it off. He couldn't pass it across the Doku. I mean, that was almost a horrendous, well, that was a horrendous error from Ramsdale, but thankfully it's not punished if you're a Newcastle fan. What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh my God, he literally hit it in the same City player 3 times. He literally hit it into Johnny Reinders. How Newcastle got away with that, I've got no idea. No idea how they've got away with that. No idea. All right, it's a corner though for Man City. Ball in. Headed clear. Doku heads it back. Reinders heads it back to Doku. Doku takes it down. Cuts it back to Savinio. Savinio. Reinders, Savinio, he's in the box. Oh, cleared away. It's out for another Manchester City corner. Hall clears the danger. I tell you what, this game has got goals in it. There is no way this game is going to end 1-1. No way. This game is going to be like 5-6 plus goals. Doku cuts it in. Ramsdale comes and claims. Now the brake's on. Oh, no, well cut out there by City. Stone. FYI, where the hell is Stones been? He's literally randomly starting this game. He's the captain of Man City tonight. Like, where the hell did that come from? Doku, probing. Reinders, Marmoush. Savinio takes Hall on. Oh, Hall, that's great defending from Hall. He's lost the ball though. Savinio's got to be offside. He's got to be offside there, surely. No, he's not. Apparently, Nunez has got it. Tries to find Savinio, nothing doing. Clears the ball. Straight in. Is that Ruben Diaz or Stones? Or oh my God, Newcastle have won the ball back. And now the break is on. Oh, Marmoush has done well. Marmoush has tracked back really well and won the ball back there. I thought Newcastle were off to the hills then. They literally looked like they were off to the hills. Nunez on the outside. I was surprised Nunez was starting tonight. I thought that he might get a rest, but apparently not. Which is concerning because I'm like going, if he's playing tonight from the start and then he's obviously going to play against Real Madrid, you would hazard a guess he's going to play against Real Madrid. Does he get benched against West Ham? Like, I'm actively thinking about whether benching Mateus Nunes against West Ham is a good idea. I mean, they're claiming handball against Lewis Hall, but like he can't do anything there. It's just hit his arm. It's unfortunate. Any injuries? No injuries so far. I would sell Haaland regardless. I don't even think it matters if City wins or not. I think that there's something wrong with him. There has to be something wrong with him. Like he misses that game week, comes back against Forest, and now he's not even in the squad. Like, if this was any other season and Haaland was fit, he would be on the bench. He'd literally be on the bench. If they needed him, they'd bring him on. Yeah, there's got to be something wrong with him, 100%. Nunes staying today indicates Lewis leaves at the end of the season. Yes, yeah, I would agree with that. Haaland and Sabosai, Palmer, Ekiti. Honestly, it's not a bad set of transfers, to be fair. Not a bad set of transfers. I still can't believe that Savinio goal, man. Now, he knew nothing about that. It literally just hit him and went into the net. Literally hit him and went into the net. That's insane. Insane how lucky that got, to be fair. Really, really damn lucky. I can't believe that's actually happened. Here we go, Newcastle probing. Oh, he's offside. Someone's offside. I feel like Osula deserved the start, but like it's concerning. I'm like, where's Visser? Like Voltemata's starting in like the kind of midfield role again, and like Osula looks like he's playing up front, but like, is Visser just no good? Has he been like a complete £40 million flop? Is that the problem? I really don't know. But it feels like at this moment in time that is what the problem is that he's just, I don't know. I really don't know why he's why he's getting no luck, to be honest. It doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense. All right, let's quickly change a few things here. I'm going to send everyone to the lock-in after this. Where are we at? There we go. Actually, just any duration, that's fine. All right, we're going to redirect. Look at this, doing this all live, which is not bad. I'm not even going to send this anywhere else, actually. We'll just put this in Game Week 30 because I feel like it probably deserves to be in Game Week 30 because it's quite relevant to what's going to happen and stuff. Already sold Haaland. Yeah, literally, I sold Haaland. I was like going, happy days. Like, literally, happy days. Like, the fact that I don't own him anymore means I don't even have to consider him for captaincy. Like, that is what the good news is. Whereas everyone else that still owns him looks at it and goes, oh, West Ham. It's West Ham. Do I captain him? That's what people are going to be thinking. And, like, it makes a lot of sense. Like, he costs, what is it? He's still on 14.6 mil. He's 100% dropping in price again before the deadline because this is only going to make more people sell. FYI, it is currently half-time. It's 1-1. We're going to quickly reset the timer there. So, yeah, it is half-time. Oh, mate, this game could go either way. By the way, that Chelsea-Wrexham game, we're going to bring that to the updates from that in a second. But I tell you what, Chelsea got so lucky in that game. There's no other way to describe it. Well, I don't know if they won, but I assume they won because they were down to 10 men. They took the lead. I mean, Garnacho gave them the lead in extra time, which is just, I don't know. I feel like Chelsea deserved to lose because they literally disrespected Wrexham. They left all their good players at home. They deserve to lose that game. They literally deserve to lose. But I know that people say, oh, you know, the Premier League. In fairness, though, what I would say, if Wrexham are pushing for the playoffs, if they get promoted, my God, they need a lot of transfers. They need a lot of transfers in because they weren't overly good. And Chelsea literally fielded the reserves and Chelsea won 4-2. So Chelsea are through to the quarterfinals. Liverpool through to the quarterfinals. Arsenal through to the quarterfinals. As expected, to be fair. Like, everyone expected Arsenal to win. They were made to work for it. It was actually a really good cup tie, that the Mansfield game. Eze with a very good shot, though, like to give them the win. Yeah, I didn't catch the last goal in the Chelsea game, but I tell you what, they were exceptionally lucky that Wrexham got reduced to 10 men. João Pedro scored in the 120th minute plus 5 minutes injury time. Man, that dude just can't stop scoring. He's such a good player. João Pedro is such a good player. I actually can't get over how good he is. I did not think he was going to be any good. Like, I literally bought him for Thiago. I was like, oh, this is either going to go one or two ways. It's going to be an absolute mare, or it's going to be a stroke of genius. And to be honest with you, I thought it was going to be an absolute mare. But the fact that it's been, I mean, I'm annoyed that I ended up with a red arrow for my own stupidity. Because, like, on the deadline stream, I was like, I don't really know who I want to bring. And I feel like if I'd done nothing, I'd now have Verts against Spurs, which would feel quite nice. But instead, I don't. And I'm 11 points worse off. It's amazing how, like, one set of decisions can have such a drastic impact on how the game week goes. The mad thing is that I benched João Pedro and people were saying, oh, I should have put Gabriel in front of João Pedro. I mean, who the hell would have expected João Pedro to score a hat-trick and get an assist? I mean, his assist was just bullshit. Let's be fair. It was crap. He barely touched it. He literally... He whiskered it. It was nothing fabulous, that's for sure. Lewis Hall's amazing night, man. I feel like Newcastle should win this game. They should win it. I mean, the Savinio goal was just... That was just lucky, wasn't it? It literally was just... It was just luck. Literally, it was just luck. Oh my God, why has it done that? Oh my God, today it doesn't like me, does it? Life does not like me today. Why did it do that? That's meant to be locked, and it's not locked. That's horrible. Do you think we will be Sunderland away. Brighton against Sunderland. Honestly, I don't know, man. Sunderland are not an easy team to beat at home. I mean, they weren't even easy for Leeds to beat away. Like when Sunderland went away to Leeds, Leeds struggled to break them down, to be honest. And I thought that they would do it easily because like there was no Mukiele, there was no Roofs in goal. I don't know. Sunderland like one of them teams where you sit there and go, they're either going to completely roll over or they're going to put up a real good fight. There's no in between. They're either brilliant and they're probably going to get a clean sheet or they're going to concede 3 goals. It's just, yeah, whatever you think. Need Jollington on for Walter Mata. Need to rough them up a bit more and stuff. Do you reckon, is Visser on the bench? Hold on, let me have a look at the bench here for Man City and Newcastle. Who's actually on the bench? Where are we at? Full scoreboard. Fulham versus Southampton. You'd expect Fulham to just roll over Southampton, wouldn't you? Like if they don't, it'd be a bit of a shock, to be fair. All right, so Newcastle at the moment on the field is Ramsdale, Botman, Hall, Jow, Trippier, midfield Tonali, Willock, Alanga, Voltamata, Barnes, and Osula up front. On the bench, it's Livramento's back on the bench. That's interesting. Very interesting. Visser, Pope, Neve, Gordon, Jollington, Murphy, and Murphy. Man, Newcastle's bench is better than City's. Newcastle's bench is actually better than City's today. I can't believe I'm saying that. Like Man City, Trafford in goal, Ake, Kushinov, Stones, Nunes, back 4, O'Reilly, Gonzalez in midfield, Doc off the left, Savini off the right, Reinders and Marmoush up top. And then City's bench is, I mean, it looks good. I don't think it's actually that good. They've got 8 Nori, who I don't really rate. Semenyo's definitely good. He's probably going to come on the second half. He's really good. Ruben Diaz, I mean, are they going to make a defensive sub? I wouldn't have thought so, especially when it's 1-1. Gay, he's on the bench. Rodri, Donnarumma, he's not going to come on. Foden, Silva, and Cherky. I mean, Foden, Silva, and Cherky can definitely do some damage, but I would argue that Newcastle's bench in terms of offensive reinforcements in the second half is just as good as Man City's tonight, particularly the fact that there's no Haaland there. I would imagine that I feel like Man City are... This game is literally 50-50. I can't call it, which is why I didn't put a bet on the result, because I have no idea which way this is going to go. It could go either way. Literally could go either way. Darius of the tight game schedules that are coming in UCL has been booming on a good hold. Honestly, I'm looking at selling Mbumo for Palmer. Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. But I was sitting there looking at it. Like, obviously, you look at your own team more than anyone else's. And I was looking at my team. I was like going, what move would I like to do that I think would upgrade it? And I feel like, I don't know why. I really don't know why. I feel like I've watched the last 3 Chelsea games. And this was after the penalty merchant came to the fore, right? Palmer got on the penalty merchant and he was getting the free penalties. Since then, he's been getting a lot of the ball in the positions where he used to when Pochettino was in charge of Chelsea and he just was scoring and assisting for fun. That's what's got me interested. That little bit's what's got me interested. And like that goal against Aston Villa, those are the kind of positions I'm used to seeing Cole Palmer take up. And because of the fact I've got 6.7 million in the bank, I'm like, I'm still not interested in Salah. I know he was all right against Wolves, but it's Wolves, it's the FA Cup. I don't think they're really giving 2 craps about it, to be honest with you. I just can't get on board. Like, I know that people have gone there. For me, it's just something I can't imagine myself doing, to be honest. What is going on with Voltamata? Why don't they ever play him? To be honest, I don't think Voltamata's a Premier League striker. I feel like, Nightmare might back me up with this, I feel like he's a number 10. Like, in the Premier League, he is a number 10. He could be the next Jollington, I reckon. When we play Jorginho up front. Mate, Welbeck's your best striker. When Brighton aren't playing Welbeck, they're crap. Figuratively, they're crap. They need Welbeck up top, otherwise they're no good. Mate, the Praz video was brilliant. All I hope is that Nightmare listened to the point where Praz said, people play differently. Imagine you play the game like how you're not used to playing, which for Nightmare is, he plays the game a lot like me. I play it very risky. It's just the way it goes. And yes, I'm going to have seasons like I'm having now where I'm sucking ass, but I'll be back. And then I'll have other seasons where I'm banging. And I'm literally top of the pubcast league the entire season because my picks are all coming in. It's just the way I play. And I feel like Nightmare's exactly the same. And Praz said, do your own way. There's no correct way of playing FPL. There's no wrong way of playing FPL. And imagine you play a way that is not suitable to you. I know what it's like. I was like, I remember playing Age of Empires 3 and I was playing with my mate and no one would play us because we were the world's #1 pairing in the world. No one wanted to play us. We literally bought the game again, created 2 new accounts and deliberately lost games so people would play us. That was the worst feeling in the world, knowing that I had to throw games to people I knew I could beat because they wouldn't play us otherwise. And like back then, that was the game. It was just really annoying. That was 20 odd years ago, but got to play the game your way. That's how you have fun with it. And hey, some years you're going to have shit years. It's just the way it is. God enables Eddie Howe football with no training time. Howe can't get a new strategy in play. Yeah, exactly. You got my secret weapon, Sade, trust me. I hope Sade bangs. Like, that's why I bought him. It wasn't just for the Bournemouth game. I was hoping he'd do something against Bournemouth. Wolves at home is very different to Wolves away. Wolves at home is definitely a green fixture. Wolves away probably should be a grey fixture. It's a bit like some other teams as well. Like Spurs at the moment should be a dark green team. Like FDR won't do it. FDR still have Spurs as a grey team. I don't know what they're smoking at FPL Towers, but if they think Spurs is a grey team, they've lost the plot. Hey, you and Praz were brilliant. You and Praz were definitely brilliant. Best thing would be for Newcastle and Bayern to swap Voltamate. Yeah, yeah, legit. You're dead right with the way they play. Best thing would be swap Howe with Pep. Trust next season the D-Unit. Mate, honestly, we are 100% on next season. Right? As long as Nightmare stays on the track of the Nightmare path, we are back. I was like, it's annoying because I feel like if the season started at game week 13, I'd be in the top 10K. Like, literally, I would be in the top 10K. The first 12 weeks were just, they were arse. Literally arse. I was just chasing tail. I mean, my defense has been crap all year. That's probably been half the problem, but it is what it is. Last year, I got so lucky with my defense. Like 4.5 million plebs just turning up week after week, just dominating. And this year, I can't buy a bloody defender that does anything. They all suck. They all concede goals and they just go, D-Unit, we're going to make you pain, mate. Going to make you pain. Can you convenience FPL Nightmare to join our foot? Yes, he is. Matthew, 100% Nightmare's on board. I don't want to spoil the party, but Nightmare is joining. I mean, he's going to smoke Gary. Let's be fair. Everyone's smoking Gary and Footium because Gary's crap. But me and Nightmare are going to spank Gary more than anyone else. Just to let Gary know that he's crap. I might tactically wait until game week 2 to submit it. Honestly, Nightmare, that's actually a bad strategy. I've thought about that. Like literally coming after a week, giving the crowd 50 odd points and then just working out, all right, who's banging this season, who's not banging, and just bringing those players in. There's actually a little bit of merit to that strategy. Literally a little bit of merit to that strategy. I was 300k till game week 13. Foden started. See, Foden bought my uphill. I'm firm. Gary, mate, your team is crap. I mean, when do I play Gary? When does the D-Unit play Gary? I've got to pull this up. When do I play this fraud again? I smoked Gary like 5-1 the first time. Let me have a look. Where's the leagues? Where's the leagues here? Brittle City, here we go. Leagues, fixtures. How many fixtures are left? I haven't played Gary a second time yet. Oh, I played Gary in the third last game of the season. He's got another 2 games till he plays the D-Unit again. 2 more games until the Gary gets pumped. He gets pumped again. Some players warming up on the pitch here. We still haven't got underway. The players still haven't come out for the second half, by the way, either. Only 2 teams above me. The 2 that have... Oh, here we go, Gary. Here we go. You're trying to do a rahi. The expected excuses through the roof here. Expected excuses through the roof. I was 250k game week 20 after banging it for 70k rank game week of my Jorginho. Oh, mate, Jorginho Ruda. Some of the weeks where he's banged it, yeah, you would have had a huge haul if you had him. Going so well, then I had, I'm assuming that's 3 red arrows in a row. 700k, I've had 3 green arrows in a row. That's what, FPL's just been weird this year. You either have it or you don't. Like this week was a classic example of just randomness. Like literally randomness. I had 3 players return for me this week. I had Bruno Fernandes as captain. I had Semenyo. And I had João Pedro off the bench. The only 3 players that did anything for the entire team. My defence was rubbish. Sanchez didn't show up. Bart Simpson came off the bench with probably the worst howler of the season. How he didn't say that, I've got no idea, but he just gave up a howler. 2 points. Then we had Mateus Nunes conceding twice to Nottingham Forest, doing diddly squat, 1 point. Then we had Virgil van Dijk against Wolves, conceding 2 goals of 0.44 XG. Useless. And then we had Canade. Oh, mate. You know, the annoying thing is, I look at my team this week, I'm like, going, I can't do it. I just can't do the double defence again. And of course, this will be the week where it bangs, isn't it? Against Spurs, the worst team in the league currently in terms of league form. They've literally lost, is it 5 or 6? I think they might have lost 6 in a row. Like, they're so bad. Like, Spurs are just rubbish. I think they might go down. Like, West Ham are now level on points with Forest, 1 point behind Spurs, 3 points behind Leeds. I think who gets relegated is actually between Leeds and Spurs. I don't see a world where West Ham or Forest get relegated. I feel like they're playing better football and are more together. I mean, Spurs just look like a rudderless ship. And I feel like if they go through the next round of Europe, if they don't get kicked out in this round of, round of 16, whatever it is, I think that Spurs will get relegated. If they progress in Europe, I think they get relegated. I'm pretty confident on calling that. Got to go watch the game. Yes. Come on, Newcastle, just for the nightmare. Not for Gary, for nightmare. I might be in the Footy League, nice. We'll be guttering if Newcastle win and City play in game week 31, have 0 City players. Yeah, it's weird. This is going to be a weird half, this one. If I bought Foden in game week 10, I would be doing much better. That's fair. D-Unit Luke, Matt. I'm in the league. I'm actually not the massive D-Unit league with 50-odd teams. Sanchez in the bin for FPL now. Yeah, man. Sanchez has been arse. I mean, Chelsea defense, if I had the extra transfers, I would have just sold Sanchez, but I just didn't. And it's hard to recommend moving a goalkeeper unless you've literally got luxury. All right, anyways, we are underway in the second half here. We'll get that timer back up on the screen. Whoops, there we go. Start that. Let's open that up. That should be on the screen now with a little bit of luck. Let's have a look. No, it did not press start. That's weird. Start that again. There we go. All right. It's about 10 seconds behind. Well, 20 seconds behind, give or take. But yeah, it's the right kind of idea there. Shout out to everyone in the chat, including FPL D-Unit. Keep up the good work on the channel. Thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate it. And shout out from the South Bronx. Nice. Yes. Spoiltainment guy. Love it. Love it. You meant the Division 8 league that we were all in, which is why I deleted. Oh, Newcastle. For like City have started with a little bit of purpose here. Doku inside. Reinders turning in the box. Finds O'Reilly. Plays it back. Ake. Back to it. It's weird seeing O'Reilly playing in front of Ake. That just feels like a weird combination, but we'll see if it works for Man City in the second half. O'Reilly. Back to Reinders. Reinders back to... It's so weird seeing Stones. Like, where's that guy been? Is he hoping to get in the England team? Maybe that's his play, like getting in the England team. He looks so rusty. He looks well rusty. It's going to be interesting to see how he goes in the second half here, I reckon. I just don't rate him. He can pass a football. He's not a very good defender. All right, here we go. Savinho down the right. Mateus Nunes cuts it across half. Newcastle. Oh, it's a goal. Tichan. No, it's Omar Marmoush. Marmoush has scored and it's a Nunes assist. I mean, if this was FPL, the team would be very happy. But Newcastle have conceded, and Marmoush, who loves scoring against Newcastle, has given Newcastle Man City the lead. Well, early doors here, and Man City have taken the lead early in the second half. And Omar Marmoush, who just seems to like scoring against Man City, why would you play Haaland when Oscar, whatever his name is, Marmoush always scores against Newcastle? I mean, it was a really good piece of play. Nunez with a great, mate. I feel like Ramsdale puts a hand on it. Oh, let me see. Nunez. Oh, he gets a foot on it. Ramsdale chucks his foot at it. In fairness, not a bad idea. He didn't get enough on it. And it's just literally fallen to Marmoush at the back stick. And Marmoush just hits it in the net. Like, it's literally a free net. As long as he gets on target, it's going in. And it's 2-1. Man City in front. And that means the blank game week 31 is back on, folks, at the moment. Really wanted Wrexham. I wanted Wrexham to win as well. I felt like Chelsea showed up and just completely disrespected the fact that Wrexham are in the championship. Like, they literally sent out the reserve. I feel like Chelsea got so lucky. They got so lucky. I mean, both their goals to equalise prior to getting the third in extra time, they were arse goals. They weren't very good goals, let's be fair. Come on, City. I don't watch the matches. Gary watches me watching the matches. That's as good as watching the matches, to be fair. Probably with greater insight. Marmoush loves it. Marmoush loves playing against Newcastle, doesn't he? Literally keeps scoring against them like every time he plays. It's just insane. Also, I'm so glad. Ever since I started doing stand-up watch-alongs, I feel like there's been more goals. The football's been more exciting. I feel like I'm more exciting. And it's good to see. I just love goals. Over 2.5, locked in. What's your thoughts on the first half when you're watching FA Cup, mate? It's weird, like, I love the Premier League, but I feel like the FA Cup this season has been more exciting than the standard Premier League game. The Premier League this season has just been dominated by, like, set-piece FC. The football's not been inspiring. Like, it's... People say there's... And in fairness, there's better players than ever in the Premier League. The problem is the football's not exciting. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. The football in general is just not exciting. And that's the main issue I've got with it. How you played today, Gary? I think you won. The Gary. Oh, here we go. Man City. Ooh. Savinio, miles shot. I got a bit excited there. That was nowhere near the target. Sorry, folks. I seem to just mess them up if I play around my team. That's fair. I know I won. Don't Palace have to lose in Europe? No, because that game is not on a week which is impacted by Europe. It's literally down to the fact whether Man City progress in the FA Cup, because there's no Premier League on that weekend. So literally, and it's not midweek. It's literally on a weekend. So Man City can actually it's midweek. Actually, I could be making that up. It's on a weekend. I'm pretty confident it's on a weekend. No, it is. So game week 30 is next weekend in the Premier League. The weekend after is game week 31. Then there's the international break. Pending the international break, there are FA Cup games midweek, which is between 31 and 32. So not impacted. Literally not impacted. So if Man City lose, 100%, there is a very strong chance their game goes back into game week 31, I would think. That's my understanding anyway. I'm almost confident. I was thinking Man City's about to get... But literally, Man City... They're such a weird team. This year, I feel like... Newcastle, Voltamana! Shot, unfortunately, straight at Trafford. That's going to have to be a bit better than that, Voltamana. He's gone for the curler. Unfortunately, Trafford's read it all day long and it's not caused any difficulty there. Newcastle are pressing high. I feel like Anthony Gordon's 100% coming on in the second half here. He has to come on. Surely. I'd actually be shocked if he didn't come on, to be fair. What would D-Unit's wildcard team be, Probs? Honestly, I've kind of looked at what I think might be my wildcard team. My wildcard team is going to be very different to most. You got to remember, I'm hunting. I am hunting, so I will be taking some mad risks in my wildcard team. There's no ifs, buts, and maybes. If you want to see something a bit quirky, a bit weird, what I come up with for game week 32, I think might have all the ingredients for either me finishing 2 million or me somehow boosting myself up to like top 100k. There's going to be no in between. It's either going to be it's going to be like nightmares. It's either going to be bust or it's going to be mad success. And honestly, I feel like I'm leaning towards players not in Europe. I feel like players not in Europe are going to be the players to pick. And I'm not going to be... I feel like I've learned enough this season so far that fixture is not always that important. It's the form of the player, the form of the team that's more important than not. Like we saw Liverpool without Wirtz, and I've been saying for a long time that Wirtz is like Liverpool's best player in terms of an attacking sense. Without him, they look absolutely arse. Like they went to Wolves, and I know that Salah scored, but like they weren't very good. I'm sure Liverpool fans will back me up on that as well. They were pretty average, to be fair. Yeah, go ahead. Tell us what your wildcard will be. Newcastle play struggling when I watch it in the second. Yeah. I don't know what's happened in the second half here. I feel like Man City are all over Newcastle early doors here in the second half. Oh, it's a yellow card here for someone. Who's he giving that? Oh, mate. That was quite funny. They just showed a different angle of like traffic kicking the ball out, and it was like aimed at the referee, and the referee almost fell over when he was moving, but he didn't. But it was still kind of funny. I don't know what Pep's arguing about. Like, what is he getting excited about on the touchline here? He's sitting there just giving it the big one to whoever the hell will listen to him. Come on, mate, turn it up. Might be your last season. Don't do a Jurgen Klopp. I can tell you what happened to Jurgen Klopp. He came to Old Trafford and he got absolutely spanked, and Ahmad took his shirt off and got sent off. That was a brilliant piece of moment. And then a couple of weeks later, Man United went to, was it Liverpool came back to Old Trafford, or they went to Anfield and they got a draw out of Liverpool, and that was the end of Klopp. I mean, United have been crap for years, but that was satisfying, I suppose. Oh, Trafford. Far out. I feel like Oscar could have got that if he'd tried a bit harder. I rage transferred Rodgers. Mate, honestly, I'd transfer Rodgers as well. And honestly, I've looked at selling and Boom O'Con. I feel like this season is one where if you're going to be patient, you have to be patient for like 6 weeks. And the player will return like that 6-week time frame. Otherwise, you're better off just selling them there and then on the spot. I feel like that's the kind of FPL season we're having where like it's either it's gold or it's dirt. There's no in between per se. Each week I sit down, I look at the teams at the top scoring. I'm like going, who the hell has this team? Like literally, who the hell? I saw someone this week had like 145 points of a bench boost, and I looked at the team. I was like, as if anyone would own that combination of players. Like, literally, who the hell would own that combination of players? But someone did. Newcastle! Oh, there's a chance. Oh, that was a good chance for Willock. And Willock is just, he's leant back in his deck chair and he's put it over the bar. Oh, that was a moment. He had plenty of time. He could have even taken a touch. He should have taken a touch. I mean, that's a big chance. That's a big chance. Rage took out a load of players last week. It took a -16. Actually kind of worked out okay. So I bothered still got... Yeah, exactly. I feel like this is the time of the season where, like, if it's not gone quite well for you, I mean, I'm 1 million, literally sitting on 1 million. I'm not going to play boring. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Yeah. I think the good news is, like, when I look at my team, it's not bad, and I've still got all the chips. It's like I've still got triple captain. I've still got all these points I can make up. So in theory, if I could just nail the chips, I could be in business. That's going to be what it comes down to. Can I nail the chips? When I play them this time around, and let's be fair, my chip usage has been woeful outside of the assistant manager chip for about 3 seasons. I've literally got my last 2 triple captains have got combined for 4 points. My bench boost last 2 times using that have combined for 10 points. Like, I'm not very good at using my chips. Literally not very good at using my chips. Kind of wish I didn't exist, to be fair. You know what would be good? I'd have such a higher score if manual subs existed, because I would be the ultimate master of bringing and utilizing my bench off the bench every week. I reckon. Doku into the box, dancing, looking at Trippier, thinks he's old, plays it to Reinders. Oh, Reinders sells some candy. Back to Doku, edge of the box. Oh, Doku, that's poor. Plays it back to Ake. It's a horrible ball, but City recycle it, but the attack comes to nothing there. Sanchez for a bugger. I'd get rid of Sanchez, mate. Straight out the door. If you're wildcarding, also, got to remember Arsenal blank in 31. And if Man City win this game, they are also blanking in 31. So you've got a little bit of a problem there, because you've got Gabriel, Timber, O'Reilly, Haaland. That's 4 players. Oh, you've got 2 free transfers. You can definitely move one of them out pretty easily. You got Dirty Dom, man. Oh, it's so funny. When people ask me about certain players, I'm like going, did you come to the right channel for this opinion? Shout out to Cal. Cal sent me this message before. So, like, he sent me a message on Discord, and he sent me this. Hold on, what did he send me? He sent me something that made me laugh, to be fair. He sent me this. He said, is this the real D-Unit? I'm so scared of scammers at this point. Please answer the following security questions. Who is the best FPL asset? And I'm not going to lie, this question had me a little bit stumped. The answers were A, Anderson, the Fulham Anderson, sorry. B, oh my God, Newcastle should concede then. Reinders should have scored then. A, Anderson, B, Ndai, and C, Murat. And I was like, Murat's probably the best. He is the best admin in the chat. And I was originally going to say him. I was like going, no, this is like a D-Unit question. And I was like, Binderson. Binderson's the best FPL asset. Then the second question was, what player is the most overhyped? Szoboszlai, Garner, or Mbumo? And I said, Dirty Dom's the most overhyped, mate. That's how you know it's me. Ooh. Chance there for O'Reilly. Heads it. Ramsdale's equal to it. Another corner here for Manchester City, who are looking for the 3rd goal, it has to be said. Newcastle look pretty poor this half. I feel like Eddie Howe needs to make a couple of changes here to get them back in the game. Gutted I got rid of Wirtz. Oh, mate, I'm gutted I got rid of Wirtz. Not even going to lie. I'm gutted I got rid of Wirtz. Wild cutting for you too. O'Reilly again, rising. That's got to be a goal kick. There's another corner. Jollington's coming on. Nightmare said Newcastle need to bring Jollington on. Jollington's coming on the hour mark. And it is another Manchester City corner. Business is about to pick up. Big Joe is here. Yes. The players I'm looking to sell is Dirty Dom, Haaland, and Enzo. Yep, pretty good moves. Oh, someone get Hall on that plane of the World Cup. I think Hall's actually, it's not actually, he is. He's the best England left back in the Premier League. Like, he literally is. There is no one better than Hall as a left back. Like, if England don't take him, they're idiots. If they take Luke Shaw, they should sack Tuchel before they get there. Like hands down, he needs to be sacked. If he takes Luke Shaw on that plane, he's lost the plot. There is no way Luke Shaw should be on that plane. At all. He's crap. And I'm a United fan and he's crap. I'd take Lewis Hall all day long. I say that, and he's just been absolutely rinsed there by Savinho. He can't be doing that at the World Cup, or else he'll get absolutely hammered. So he needs to not quite commit, dive in there. All right, Newcastle finally going to make some changes here. Big damn Burn is coming on. This is coming on, and so is Jollington, and it's going to be, I'm assuming it's Osula that's going to come off. Alanga's coming off. Maybe Austria will stay on because of the fact they need a goal. Let's have a look. I can't believe Alanger. He's not been very good, has he? He really hasn't been very good. Actually, they've given me my bet back. What the hell's going on here? Why are they giving me my bet back? That's weird. Why'd they cancel my bet? That's very bizarre. Oh, that's crap. Why'd they cancel it? No idea. I'll have to check that out after the game. That's annoying. Maybe it's because Austria went off and Austria was part of the bet. I don't know. Weird. Weird. Big Dan Birdman. He's looking at Savinho going, mate, if you're trying to get past me, I'm going to put you out of bounds. Everyone hates Cucurella. Haaland rest to confirm, fair. I just don't think he's... Haaland's just not been very good. Like, when was the last time he scored a double-figure haul? I'm going to have a quick look at that. Quick look at that. When was the last time Haaland scored a double-figure? It's been a while. It's literally been a hot minute. It's been a very hot minute. Haaland, where is he? Haaland. Man City probing, cutting in, nothing doing. Nunes has been really good for Man City again, by the way, even though I know they've conceded, but like he obviously got the assist for the second goal, the Marmoush goal. So Haaland's gone 2-0-6-5-11. So the last time he got double figure haul was in 25, game week 25. Then it was 5-1-2-6-2-2-2. And then game week 17 against West Ham. Oh, Man City. Why did he not go for goal? Savinho should have gone for goal. Oh, he could have put the game to bed. He literally could have put the game to bed then. So yeah, Haaland since game week 17 has got double figures once. Oh, he's so easily taken off. And like I feel like all the big dogs are sitting there going, oh, I'm going to keep Haaland. It's West Ham. I'm going to captain him. Like that's going to be the story of the game week, right? Like I can tell you, they're all going to be waffling the same crap. And then they go, oh, I've got like Bruno. Just admit that Bruno's a better captain. Like Bruno's literally been getting the business done. Like if you put in comparison, like what Bruno's done to Haaland like the last 10 weeks. Bruno's gone 8, 13, 2, 2, 10, 10, 5, 10, 7. Obviously missed those games, 3 games with 0 points. Oh, what a goal! Marmoush has just picked one out from just outside the box. He's hit it into the top left-hand corner. And Manchester City, I hate to say it, folks, they're probably going to double. And they're probably going to blank him 31. That was probably the moment right there. That was some hit from Marmoush. He just seems to like Newcastle. I mean, if Pep has learned anything from this game, if he's going to hang around with with Man City post this game, this season, play Marmoush. Play him more. He looks so good. He looks way better than what Haaland's looking at the moment. The dude's just hit a worldie from like literally the edge of the box. Hold on, we're waiting here. Apparently VAR are checking something. Marmoush is celebrating like there's nothing. What are they checking here? So it's Mateus Nunes to Marmoush. Oh, mate, that's a goal. Mateus Nunes would have had a double assist. Why can this not be FPL? Mateus Nunes, double assist in the FA Cup. Marmoush, double goal. I mean, that's some... Ramsdale can't do anything about it. He's literally laid on a platter. And Marmoush has made it 3-1. 3-1. There we go. I mean, that might be it. That might be it. I mean, Newcastle literally going to have to throw the kitchen sink at Man City here in order to get back. I actually can't believe that Man City are 3-1 up. Like the first half, I thought Newcastle was desperately unlucky not to be in front. Second half, though, it's been all Man City. I'm not going to lie, it's been all Man City the second half. It feels like Newcastle gone in their shell a little bit. Everyone hates Cucurella, but he's the best left back in the Premier League. He's pretty good, to be fair. I got a feeling Haaland got... yeah, I actually think the Haaland might be benched against West Ham as well. Home time. Enjoy the rest of your evening, boys. Same to you, Matthew. Yeah, Newcastle down. That's it. That's over. Oh, Man City. Oh, mate. That could have been 4. Literally could have been 4. Man City are all over Newcastle. Newcastle do well to hold on here. I don't know how they're going to get back into this game. Literally have no idea how they're going to get back into this game. Like, Man City... It's weird because... Honestly, with the lineup Man City had, I thought Newcastle had a very good shot to win the game. Guardiola's tactics are better than with false nines. I would agree. Crazy to think that Frankfurt had Marmoush and Equalizing, and they didn't win. Legit. How'd they not win with those two? I mean, I know that Marmoush left like mid-season, but like they had Equalizing all season. Frankfurt actually developed really good strikers, to be fair. Oh, the Man City fans are doing the Poznan dance. I mean, turn it up. Turn it up. I mean, you're beating a tired Newcastle. I mean, like, they're not even playing their full-strength team. I know that Man City aren't as well, but, like, I think Newcastle probably got bigger fish to fry midweek against Barcelona, if I'm being brutally honest here. I hope Newcastle can get a goal. I hope Newcastle can turn this into a proper game of football. A goal in the next 10 minutes would be brilliant. It would set it up perfectly for a massive finale. Literally, it would set it up for a perfect finale. Let's hope for that. Let's hope Newcastle can pull something out of the rabbit hat here. All right, here we go. Old mate down the wing. Lewis Hall keeps it in. Is he onside? No idea, but it's a crap ball into the box. And Ake doesn't give away a corner. He gives away a throw in instead. I was surprised that O'Reilly started tonight. Again, he's in midfield. Like, I feel like on wildcard, I'll be very tempted to go double City defence, O'Reilly, Mateus Nunes, and then it's going to be one attacker out of Haaland and Semenyo. And I actually don't know who I'm going to go. I might even look at Marmoush, because like Marmoush is going to be like completely low owned, and if they're still in the Champions League post Real Madrid, maybe Marmoush gets more minutes in the Premier League. And if that's the case, he could be like he scored twice in this game, and he's looked brilliant. It's just a matter if he gets the minutes. Literally a matter if he gets the minutes. There's no guarantee he will get the minutes, but I mean, if he did, it'd be a proper differential, wouldn't he? Like, no one's got him. Literally, no one's got him. But like, you'd never be confident. You'd never be confident he's starting, unless Haaland got injured. Like, but then every man and his dog would bloody have him, wouldn't they? So it wouldn't be that good anyway. It's a weird situation. Very weird situation. All right, Newcastle got 20 minutes here to try and turn this around and try and get a goal. I have no idea how they're going to get a goal here. Like, how are they going to get a goal? They haven't looked likely in the second half. Like, second half, they've just looked ass. I don't know if it's the fact that they've just bought on Visser and he's just looked... I feel like Osceola did a better job than Visser in the first half. He's barely done nothing in the second half here. Let's go see. This is good for everyone with chips. Yeah, legit. It is. It's very good for everyone that's got chips left. Because like, I feel like we're going to transfer players and we're going to bring them back in 32. It's weird though. Like when you sit there and like look at the wild card in 32, it's not going to be an optimal wild card because like the players you're bringing in that week don't actually have the best fixtures. I think the where are we at? I'm going to sit there and just not make this up. I'm going to bring it up here. So I'm 32. We're probably going to want Man City players, right? Man City and 32 have Chelsea. In fairness, Chelsea away is fine. But like I wouldn't want to be investing in Man City defence for Chelsea away, if that makes sense, which is, you kind of want to bench them. But like from an attacking perspective, I think they're perfectly fine. But then it's Arsenal at home in 33, and then it's probably going to be Burnley away. Like, provided they obviously get through to the semi-finals. But then Man City probably double twice. So like that opens up the prospect of triple captaining on a City player. Potentially in 33. In reality, you don't want to do it in 33. I mean, like it's Arsenal. Like, are you really going to back a City player to score in that game? I mean, they probably will, but trying to pick the one that will score is fraught with danger. I mean, the better one would be 36 if they doubled in 36 because obviously they can't play in 31. And then it would be, I don't even know who it is. I don't know if it's Everton away and Brentford at home or Bournemouth away and Brentford at home, but it's Brentford at... Mate, I actually don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm literally figuratively guessing here, so I don't want to sit there and provide false hope where there is none. But I feel like it's definitely possible if Man City keep winning. But to be honest, I thought Newcastle were going to win tonight. So, like, it's just, you never know what's going to happen, right? Team ID. Let me have a look. 33111. Suppose I could do that since I'm nice today. Normally I wouldn't do this because of the fact I'm doing an FA Cup watch along. I'm happy to do that tonight. Let me have a look. Where are we at? Oh, mate. I haven't even looked this site up all season. It's mad. Marmoush is going off. Probably because of the fact they want him fit for midweek in case Haaland's crap. Semenyo's on. Did I copy that? I'm pretty sure I did 33111. Oh, I don't want that. Alright, let's see if I can do this. There's no way it remembers the team I put in. There we go, get rid of that. Wow, it actually does. No, that can't be right. That actually can't be right. I have no idea what it's looking at now. Alright, how do I do this? I need to change this. Oh, I don't even know how to change it. Hold on. I actually know how to change this. Hold on. Let me have a look. Man City. I mean, Newcastle, they can't keep playing the ball around the back, man. You're 2 goals down. You need to find a goal. Literally need to find a goal. Can they find a goal? That's going to be the key question, right? Like, if they get a goal back, I feel like Newcastle could definitely get a second. But if they can't get a goal back here, I'm concerned that I feel like Man City could win this 4-1. They literally could win this 4-1 pretty easily, I reckon. I mean, O'Reilly's just fouled Hall there. Why is Hall playing on the right? Weird. How do we change this? That goes up. How do we change? Oh, they've changed the way this... changed. There we go. Right, let's change it. Paste. 3. You got a good ID, by the way. Mine's 6 figures because I'm a noob. Let's have a look. I found your team, I think. Yeah, I found your team. 74 points in game week 29. That's pretty good. Safety score 63. See, you got an 11-point green arrow. That's mad. 525k. Nice. Let's have a look at your team. What do you got? Dubravka and goals. Oh, you have Sanchez as well. That's fair. Goodmanson, Evanilson, Alderete. Oh, Alderete last on your bench. That's unlucky. Gabriel, Tim. I mean, you can't complain. You would never have played Alderete there anyway. Virgil. Nice. Salah captain. Nice. Bruno. Boomo. Dewsbury Hall. Semenyo. I'd be selling Dewsbury Hall. I have no idea how many transfers he got, but that's what I would be doing. I'll be selling Dewsbury Hall, I reckon. Because, like, Everton's fixtures the next 2 are not overly fabulous. They've got Chelsea away in 31, which is not ideal. And I can't remember who they've got in 30. Who the hell have they got in 30? Everton, 30. Arsenal. I mean, they're not keeping a clean sheet, eh? If they keep a clean sheet, it's a miracle. So I feel like you can just probably bin him off. Literally can probably bin him off. What does everyone on the pubcast style play? So Gary does not watch any football and he uses FPL review religiously. Trig used to be a grass manager, but now he's analytics and he uses review and Solio like a little bitch. Sorry, Trig, had to say it. And then Kanji uses review, a bit like Gary, but he uses review differently. He uses review to take on the review picks, which is weird. And then Roberto, me and Nightmare just play our own way. Except Nightmare's kind of being influenced a lot by analytics this year. But yeah. So it's 6 very different play styles. Which makes the ensemble really good because of the fact that we are all playing the game very differently, if that makes sense. haul ball in the box. I mean, Newcastle need to score off this corner or like close to this corner in order to make a game of this. I just don't see them scoring. The second half, they do not look like scoring a goal, which is just bizarre. If Man City win the Prem and potentially the other competitions, it's because of the man Marmoush. Yeah, legit. Marmoush is just... He loves Newcastle. He loves playing Newcastle. It's insane how much he loves playing Newcastle. He just scores goals against him. You can tell that Semenyo has not been Pep indoctrinated yet because Semenyo doesn't have the passing accuracy of the other Man City players. So when people are sitting there going, why is Semenyo not getting bonus? It's because of the fact that his passing accuracy just isn't very good. Like, he's so used to playing like Bournemouth players, he just passes to no one. Man City were Brittle City away at South Park home. I love it, Cole. I don't think they would, to be fair. I reckon we'd smoke them. I reckon my legendary players would like put them in their place. Front three for City has to be Doku, Savinio, Marmoush, Semenyo when Haaland is out. Yeah. Big update for streaming and non-Premier. Yeah, I was meant to do it earlier. Starling just doing Starling things. Honestly, I was sitting there. I was watching Mark Goldbridge on Total Football. I was like, this is crap, man. Like, how has he got 7,000 people tuned into this crap? He's not even entertaining. Like, if it's not Man United, he's got nothing. Like, he does not get excited about watching other teams. Like, I was like, this is actually putting me to sleep. I was like, I've got to do the game instead. And I was like, I feel like this should be a good game. I feel like Newcastle, if they'd capitalised in the first half and got a second goal, this would have been a really good game of football. I can mention Kevin Drewsbury Hall, 0.1 in the bank and 2 free transfers. My team knows about 106 about Haaland. Nice. Play Evan Nilsson away. But 100%, you've got to play him away at Burnley, man. Yeah, you can play him against United at home. That's fair. Kanji literally just sits there and looks at the review picks and just goes, I'm going to go anti. Like, it's weird. He uses review completely differently to what Gary does. There's merits to both, to be fair. There's no correct way of playing FPL. I've always been like, I just don't like analytics because I'm not an analytics man. Like, I've watched the football. And like, that's why I've said all season that like Binderson has been crap. Because I watch the football. And I see very different to what the analytics people see because he's actually pretty crap. And then ditto Dirty Dom. Like, he's actually a really good player. Like, Dirty Dom actually is a pretty good footballer. But in terms of FPL, he does diddly squat outside of set pieces. Like, literally nothing. I don't know that set pieces are a part of the game, etc., but I'm never going to pick a player because I'm betting on the fact they're going to score a free kick or get an assist off a corner every game. Like, it's just not feasible that they're going to do it consistently, if that makes sense. Yeah, Newcastle have definitely been wanked since they've scored 100%. Leaving all four. Oh, mate, I thought Wrexham were going to score, Rob. I thought they were going to win, baby. I was like, I feel like they were desperately unlucky. Chelsea disrespected them. They sent out literally the entire reserves. And when that red card happened, I was like, that's the end of the dream. Like, literally, that was the end of the dream. There's no ifs, buts, maybes. That was the end of the game. I know that obviously the game went on for another half an hour, whatever, and Chelsea scored twice. But that was the moment the game ended. Because there was no way Wrexham will win him with 10 men. Yeah, please smash a like as well. If you haven't already subbed, please consider doing that as well. I really want Newcastle to beat City United so I could bid off my City assets after 32 to go differential. Yeah, I know, Jack, it's just one of them things. I feel like we're going to look at it right. Almost every man and his dog is going to have Haaland. I feel like the differential route might actually just be betting against him. And it's fraught with big danger, right? Like, it's literally fraught with big danger because the majority of the people that play the game are probably going to have Haaland in their team still, and they're probably going to captain him. Like, that's just what people will do. Like, but I feel like there is an opportunity. I feel like it's a bit like last season when Newcastle doubled and it was between Murphy and Gordon and Barnes was the pick. I feel like you can make up some serious ground if you get it right. If you get it right, it's going to be biblical. But that's the key, getting it right, isn't it? Yeah, double city. Yeah, exactly. 3 free transfers, then into game week 3, 1 with 11 playing players on the field. That's fair. That's pretty good. Gary didn't buy Salah. Gary does not have Salah in his team. It's Nightmare that's got Salah, and so does Kanji. They're the only two that have him. I looked at that. When I was on the deadline stream the other day, I looked at a move that would have been a -8, and it would have been Senesi in, Salah in, and Ekatike. That -8 move actually would have got me a green arrow, which is just insane. Like, because I would have played Senesi, would have got 11 points. Salah obviously got 9, and Ekatike got 2. It covered the -8 massively, but it seemed like a dumb move. It seemed like a dud move. That's, yeah. I was looking for a reason to. I sold him regardless. Like, I was sitting there on that thing. I wanted to make sure I had 11 players, which is the reason why I sold Haaland in the first place, because Pep wasn't. He didn't really give the information I was hoping for, and I like to know I've got 11 players, and I'll happily take a hit if it means that I've got 11. It just turns out that this week in particular, if I hadn't taken a hit, I would have actually ended up with a green arrow and 11 extra points, because I would have got Gabriel off the bench. But it's just one of them things. I thought Brighton would score. Brighton should have scored, to be fair. I feel like if they'd started Danny Welbeck, Brighton 100% would have scored. And the fact that Arsenal won that game 1-0 is just jokes, because they literally created piss all. And they literally won the game because Bart Simpson was filming at The Simpsons and forgot to show up to save a ball. I'm not having Haaland either way. Just want to go differential in the doubles as possible. Like, get good. Yeah. Just yeah. If Brentford beat West Ham and get an easy quarterfinal draw, they might. If Brentford double, that means Man United double. Which is interesting. Because I've triple captained Bruno Fernandes twice in my FPL career, and I've only been playing FPL, I think, 6 seasons. Actually, I might be lying. Is it 6 or 7? Bear with me one second. I'm going to check that up, because I don't like lying. Where are we at? All right, game week history. Where are we at? There we go. I played FPL for 6 seasons. Literally played for 6 seasons. So I haven't played for long. My worst rank was 1.4 million. Since then, I've had no rank higher than 230,000 or whatever. So like my first season, I had no idea what I was doing. So you can write that one off. And since then, it's been pretty good. In general. All that first season I had. Everyone has that season. I bloody well triple captained Harry Kane on the very first game week. I was just lucky he got a goal and an assist in the very first game. Else I would have been absolutely cooked. But yeah. I would never use review. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend using review. It's a boring way to play it. Like, pick your own players. If you can't pick your own players, what's the point of playing the game? I just like talking about it because I love talking about football. And like over here in Australia, unfortunately, like the dominating sport is AFL, and that's what people want to talk about, whereas I like talking about actual football. Didn't he justify bringing we're convinced about Pep telling the real truth? Yeah, legit. What you said, Andrew. We started Welbeck, we would have got injured. Yeah, fair. Honestly, if Bruno Fernandes doubles, I'm 100% pressing the triple. I don't even care if it's a better week to play bench boost. I'm playing the triple captain on Bruno. Like, I'm not even going to... I'm just going to back it in that Bruno Fernandes triple captain will be mint. Like, that is the play. Oh my God, Cherky's just walked through the entire Newcastle defence. Oh! And then Ake goes for goal. Unfortunately, it's blocked there. It's gone out for a corner. I mean, Newcastle have been arsed this half. They've done nothing. The week before last week, took a -8 to be in this position. Took out Munoz for Virgil. Nice. Palmer out for some... yeah, that's a pretty good move to be fair. Gui out for Thiago. Yep, nice. Yes, I do play UCL Fantasy. There's a shirt giveaway in that as well. I did videos early on in the season. I just ran out of time, man. Like I work full time. YouTube's literally just a hobby. I just do it for the fun, really, more than anything else. But yeah, we do UCL Fantasy. Oh, where's the league code? Actually, I'm gonna pull it up. Bear with us a second. UCL. I've still got my Limitless chip left. I don't know when to play it, is the honest answer. UCL Fantasy, where we at? UCL Fantasy, all right. Where's the leagues? There we go. Invite. Whoops, no, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm actually going all right in this league. I'm miles off the top, but it could be worse, right? If you want to join the UCL Fantasy League, that's the code. Just whacked it in the chat for everyone. Giving away a shirt to whoever wins that league, provided they send me a message on X and let me know who they are. I actually have no idea who's winning that one. Jack won the Club World Cup Championship. Sent him a shirt. Looks really good on him too, to be fair. I had Solly March, Ariel and Boomo, Harlan Alvarez. Squad of Brace Wells. Yeah, mad. 23-24. Wow, no, that will be a shocking season. Yeah, exactly. I'm one of those people, I'm like going, I can handle a crap season. I feel like this is a crap season for me. Like, let's be fair. Still sitting there at 1 million like a game week 29 is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But I feel like last season I got top 5K. So like, I'm a bit like late riser. I open myself up to the risk. I'm either going to bang or I'm not going to bang. And I feel like this season I banged too far into the season to really make a fist of it, if that makes sense. But I'm still having fun. Like, I'm picking players I like picking playing. Like, I barely owned a DC bloke all season because I just can't stand the concept of DC. And that's probably what's killed me, to be fair. Like, I've not owned the Elliot Anderson all season. Like, I've just not owned him because I hate the concept. If I can't count it when I'm watching the game, why the hell is it in the game? Like Bruno Fernandes the other day was like, someone said he was on 11 and he was currently in the game on 11. And Newcastle kicked in the ball twice. Like, in my head, that is either an interception or it's a ball recovery. Like, it's not anything else. And yet it didn't count, like, as anything. And I literally saw it in my own eyes. I was like going, I have no idea what a ball recovery is. I have no idea what an interception is. If I don't know what it is, why is it in the game? And like, I'm not the only punter that's out there watching the game going, is that a DC? I don't know. I actually don't know. And that's, I feel like that part of it has killed the joy this year. And also, this year the game's been played different. If you've got a lot of players in the early kickoff, like of the weekend, you've got more chance of getting points than if all your players are in the last game of the game week, just with the way the game updates, which is just stupid. Like, it's either got to be, next season they've got to fix that. Either every game has a 1 hour update post-game and then that's it. They just lock the points for that game at the end of the hour. You can't be sitting there giving an advantage to players that play early in the game week compared to players that play last. That's just, that is just stupid. I would have thought they would have fixed it, but they haven't fixed it, which is just, it doesn't make any sense to me. Semenyo, oh my God, what a ball across the box. Man City looking for 4. Cherky dancing, edge of the box. Oh, Ryan just leant back in his deck chair and put it over the bar. I was 2K in UCL Fantasy and I'll quit. Yeah, why not? 14K last year, don't really want to say. I feel like most people who watch me, they play like me. You play risky, you play to be different, you play to be fun. And some years it works, and then other years you just got to sit there and go, it didn't quite go the way I anticipated. That's just the way it is, isn't it? João Pedro single-handedly showed me. Mate, João Pedro last week, I can't believe what I watched. That Aston Villa game was mental. I was watching the Man United game, but I was also watching the Aston Villa Chelsea game because I said, I was like, going, of all the players that I think are playing well at the moment for Chelsea, João Pedro is the one I want. Like, he is actually in really good form. And like, Chelsea are arse. Like, defensively, they are complete arse. But like, João Pedro is killing it. And like, he's stupidly owned. If only he was low owned, I would have, my week would have been saved. But alas, where I am at the moment, like, a lot of people also own him. It's so weird that so many people above don't, because the dude's been killing it. The thing is, the reason why so many people above don't own him is because Review doesn't like him. Solio doesn't like him because he's not on penalties. That's the reason why those programs don't like him, which is why neither content creators like going, oh, I'm not thinking about getting him because he's not on the magical thing, which is penalties. If they're not on penalties, I don't want him. At the beginning, he played it safe. I don't feel like I played it safe at the beginning, to be fair. I feel like I was so confident in my starting 11 at the start of the season. I wanted to give it another week. I had a really bad read of the game early doors. Like that first 6 weeks, I've looked back a number of times this season at that first 6 weeks and the team I had, and I was like going, I had no idea what I was thinking. Like, literally, the teams I thought were good were crap. And I just didn't react quick enough. Whereas normally I'm so quick to react. I'm like going, you know what? That guy's crap. Get rid of him. Like, that's how I play. And I was so patient at the beginning that it killed me. It literally killed me because I was like, oh, got to be patient. These guys are going to turn around. They just didn't. They literally just didn't. I could have held them all to this point in the season. I still would have bloody turned it around. It's mad. Yeah, I agree, Jack. Exactly. I'm intrigued to see what they do. I feel like they've got to bin a lot of stuff off next year. You would think. No, man, I've got to sleep midweek. I've got to get back into some actual sleeping patterns. I've got to get fit. I'm meant to be playing football in like 3 weeks' time. Like, I've actually got to get fit. There's no more drinking after this weekend. D-Unit's going on a complete health cleanse. We are literally going completely cold turkey sober for about, well, however long it takes for me to feel like I can run around on a football field for 90 minutes and not sit there and cark it. Like, that's what we're doing. Post today, every weekend for the rest of the season until I'm fit, we'll be completely sober. It's going to be interesting. But you guys have to keep me honest. There'll be no more shots, nothing. D-Unit would just be doing this and doing it normal. I think you play all right, man. Considering Gibbs White for a -4 week, mate, I actually don't mind it. That was, to be honest, what Andrew said about the DC, I don't know what they're going to tinker. I actually don't know what they're going to do with it, to be honest. I feel like the DC is a wild one, right? Like, I just don't know how they get it right. Like, how do they price as Newcastle have lost? Man City are going to be blanking in game week 31, folks. That's the information you need to take from this stream. Nothing else. I'm going to send you a lock-in shortly. I'm going to be there very shortly as well. Man City have won. Omar Marmoush has dominated. Newcastle must hate him. Newcastle literally must hate this bastard. But yeah, I'll see you on the lock-in very shortly. Thank you very much. I know we got there eventually. The internet sorted itself out. Elon Musk, honestly, mate, turn yourself up. I need to get a new modem. Literally need to get a new modem sent out because, like, this is crap. Anyways, thanks for watching. Man City win 3-1.